think the most interesting thing about the schools, the small amount of students that there are, and how even with that they have a good time in school.
Yeah, like how small they were, and like even though they didn't like know English, they were really trying to like communicate with us.
They were pretty young and they were still working in their English, so they were pretty shy, but they still tried.
I do think they were trying to be social, whatsoever the language was a struggle for them. But they seem like nice people trying to communicate with us.
I think interacting with the students there, well, like a nice cultural exchange.
We came there and we got like a really nice welcome and got to play sports with all of them.
De var meget på at lave det, og de var meget sådan respektfulde fra starten af. Og sådan i forhold til Danmark, jeg tror lige, man skal varme op, hvis det var i Danmark.
I think the homestay was very interesting because you could see how real Japanese families and people live, in the countryside.
Det var noget helt andet, end hvad jeg er vant til. Bare sådan huset, det var et meget traditionelt hus. Så kunne vi sove på sådan futons, som var sådan, ikke madrasser, bare sådan tæpper, man sov på. Og maden, det var også meget anderledes, men det var egentlig meget godt og fed oplevelse.
We had to pick mushrooms off of a log for our later on stew and for our general meal.
It was also a good experience, like traditional food, because I would never like gotten that kind of food if we just like went around in these markets.
We had to take our shoes off. There was a lot of like being polite, bowing, saying hi, and like sorry if we accidentally messed up something. But yeah, there was a little bit relaxed, but there were still these mannerisms we had to follow.
I liked how genuine it felt, and I think that's also the reason why I think it was actually just the best part of the trip, because we got such a genuine view of how just people live, like their day-to-day life in Japan.
Yeah, I think the most impactful thing was when we visited Nara. We got to go into the oldest Buddhist temple, and the gate to the Buddhist temple is actually made of wood that's extinct now. And after we visited the temple, we could go to Nara Park, where there were a lot of deers that we also could feed.
I forhold til, hvad jeg sådan har set og sådan noget, alle de her ting, vi har rundt om os hele tiden, så tænker jeg, at de er meget religiøse og har meget respekt for deres kultur.
it's quite similar, each of them. Like the kind of procedure of going up, washing your hands and your chin, and then going up, praying, putting a coin in the coin box thing.
These 1,000 gates were pretty cool to visit. That's probably been the most interesting thing.
We walked up a mountain through a lot of those gates, and where we both walked up and down, which then means you get a year of good luck.
Kulturen er sådan meget anderledes. Der er mange nye regler, man ligesom skal leve op til. Folk de er meget mere respektfulde, og der er også meget mere rent rundt omkring. Det er ikke sådan en skraldespand, det er noget, man ser så tit. Og det er bare sådan noget helt andet. Meget kulturschok.
Man har bare skulle følge mange flere regler og sådan rette sig til det. Det kræver lige lidt sådan at vende sig til, men altså, jeg synes faktisk meget, at det sådan virker som gode ting at gøre. Fordi der er også, altså, nu er der for eksempel meget mere pænt og rent. Der er ikke noget skrald over det hele, som der ville være i for eksempel Danmark nogle steder.
There's also the part when you go into a house or a school, for example. They don't want you tracking in dirt on your shoes, so you have to take off your shoes on the rocks, and then you can step onto the wooden floor. There's a lot of they want us to be hygienic and the people around them to be hygienic, and not like tracking dirt everywhere.
Selvfølgelig at være her, det har lært os meget, og sådan alt det der med sådan respekt, i hvert fald mig og Marvin, det troede vi sådan ikke var helt rigtigt, så vi sådan griner lidt af det nu, hvor vi er her, så har vi lært meget om det specielt.
I think the most important thing is to live it, not just to learn about it in books or in class. So now that we can experience it, we can understand how this works.